Guess who was muted the whole time, guys? Did I boomer that? Somebody write that down. Hey, guys, I did it again. Anyway, happy Friday pre-flight. 2.5 minutes of me talking. Nothing. Boomer Casino for sure. Absolutely. I was trying to say hi to everybody in the chat. I said lovely things about people, including Mike Beat, who tried to beat me here. And of course, Dragon King 27, Lord Thoth. We have Paulo Patriot, Toxic Man Flu. Theme Park Casuals here. Who knew the salt must flow? It's good to see you again. You've been busy, I'm sure. Louvrian Imakara, the ever lovely Louvrian Imakara, and of course our friend Darius Munchausen, who provided us with a super sticker, which is always a box of popcorn. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that very, very much. Glad you guys are getting some use out of the emojis. It looks like I can add a few more, so I will be doing that shortly. That'll be a lot of fun. We also have Kip Ellis dropping a super sticker, which he wants to read CC instead of GG, which I wish they would create a CC super sticker. That'd be pretty awesome. But thank you for the £2 super sticker of the GG. Good game. Absolutely. And as I said in the chat, Kip's been doing a lot of work over at Mad Barber Entertainment, most of it to embarrass me, which is fine. I don't care. It's a lot of fun. But do check that out. Like I was saying, when you couldn't hear me, we have a lot to talk about, and I unfortunately have limited time. So hopefully we can get through the stuff very quickly, and it should make everything... I don't know. I think we're going to be able to cover a pretty good chunk of the weekend with everything I think everybody's going to be talking about. And of course, there's stuff that's going to be pretty obvious that everybody's going to talk about. So, but I do want to say hi to the rest of the folks that showed up. Lord Vader is here, of course. We have Accidental Tourist, as I said. We have Mr. Shirt, otherwise known as Just Another Red Shirt, which the chat jumped on me, guys. So please bear with me as I catch up with that. There he is. And of course, Keely Chow. What's up, Keely? You still watching Batwoman? You poor person. I feel bad for you. Roger the Shrubber is here. What's up, Roger? It's good to see you. And Keck44 is here. We've got Brightest Day in the chat, who dropped just a bunch of emojis. That's really cool. I love the pre-flight emojis. We also have Ironcaster. Happy Friday. Yeah, absolutely. I'm finally free for the weekend. Yeah, so am I. Well, kind of. I got some stuff to do this afternoon. I already have a video ready to go for Monday. I'm going to be hopefully getting that finished, recording that today, and then I'll be able to record the video for Wednesday, hopefully on Sunday. So I've already got a couple lined up ready to go. The first one's kind of an in-depth look at some stuff, and of course we'll follow up with the main subject of that on the Tuesday tirade with Tom. So that'll be a lot of fun live to talk about some stuff that's in that. I have a feeling the Bear Dog, if you're interested in Bear Dog, will be making an early appearance today because he's fussy. So you'll get to see him at some point soon. Very good to see you, Critisible the Craze. Well, good for you, Critisible. Way to find that special someone that we all deserve. We have some other folks in the chat that I know it jumped. I know I missed you. I'll try to catch you, the rest of you. I think that we have. Oh, gosh, you guys, thanks for popping in. We got 31 in the chat already, so this is cool. Yeah. This is the part where I'm muted. It was pretty awful. Yeah, and thank you, New Bomb Turk. Yeah, it was terrible. Let's see. Yeah, no sound. Gosh, guys, I know. Forever. Right off the bat. Absolutely. Louvrian's like, F in the chat. It happens, guys. It happens. Granakuma is so great. I love you guys. Lorena's all polite about it. She's like, I think you're muted, Culture. Yes, I was, Lorena. Thanks for being here. I started over. At least I tried to start over. No, it's not the first time I'm doing it. No, I do it all the time. It's like once a week. I had gone the whole week without boomering it. And I just boomered it. That's terrible. 5-minute daily for real, though. Oh, I know. I saw it. I think you're doing a lot of fun, my friend. It's good to see you. Oh, Barack Dermis, good to see you again, my friend. A regular. Appreciate that. Hello. I'm doing very well. I hope you are as well. You guys are so funny. I love this community so much. You guys are the best. What is up? Martin Acosta Santana says, greetings, my excellent friends. Yes. Dave Myers. What's up, Dave Myers? It's good to know. It's too early to start drinking. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. One of my favorite sayings and a pretty decent song. So just consider that. Dad Man Walking is here. I think culture is getting longer on these mutes. It was 2.5 minutes of silence. The sounds of silence was beautiful. Hey, what's up, Willie? It's good to see you, buddy. Man, we've got a lot of folks in the chat. Trying to catch up with you all. I'm very sorry. It keeps jumping. I'm not kidding. This is going to be a crazy, crazy day. I think Suffer family is here and Dexy Doodle. We have a lot of folks that popped in. Thank you all so very much. We have some subjects. We got some stuff I know everybody's going to talk about. Forbidden Ruin is here again. What's up, Forbidden Ruin? At Man of War 665. Neighbor of the Beast says, "Hail, amigos. Hail to you, my friend." Lord Runner now. So instead of just Runner, we're Lord Runner now. That's quite the promotion, my friend. But okay. Is that because you're the age of majority now? 18? We'll see. Oh, my man, Apollo Patriot's getting close to 600, guys. Looks like 13 more subscribers puts him over the top. He does a lot of videos that show you how all the different military outfits that can be put together on Ghost Recon. Gosh, I forget the name of the game. My brain just melted. But I play the Wildlands version of that Ghost Recon game. I love it. I've been playing it on the PS5. It's just as good. Slightly, actually, I'd say it's slightly better. I've been playing a lot of baseball too. So, Hugh Photographer says hello from London. Well, hello to you, my friend. Thanks for joining me today. Cam is here and says hi to Mr. Shirt. The shirt. We have Commander Aid Straker of Shadow saying hail and howdy, CC. Well, hail and howdy to you, my friend. Atlantean gives us our traditional $2 kickoff on Friday with the Hail Culture Super Chat for $2. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate that as well. Let's see. Bear Dog will be making an appearance very, very soon because he's, again, a little fussy today, a little fussy. Also, Leibowitz is here. Says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. And let's see. We're gonna have a lot of fun. You guys know what tomorrow is? I think tomorrow is the 1st, and I think there's a very special stream with one of my favorite people on YouTube. She's celebrating 2,000 subscribers, and she is doing it in a great way. You're going to get to see Lorena Creole. Check this out, guys. Go to her channel. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Set your reminder so that you don't miss the Lorena Creole celebration stream where she will be donning a cheerleader outfit. So, it's going to be fun. Yeah, Bear Dog. Oh, by the way, Culture, if you want to check a dope old school manga, yes, from the 80s, check Crying Freeman. Arguably some of the best art of the meat. Really? Okay. I'll have to go spelunking for that. Thank you for the recommend. I appreciate it. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, my friend. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Memes is here. What's up, Memes? Memes and I are going to try to get together and do a video to show you that you can disagree and still be friends and not call each other names and stuff. And I like hanging out with Memes, even though we don't always agree. Still a great dude. Plus, have you seen his workout videos, man? He's turning into a beast. Dude should be like a superhero. In fact, if I were going to cast a superhero film, Memes might be a superhero in that film. Dedication to taking care of yourself. You came for the palate cleanser. Well, thank you for being here, Trinoculus P. Hopefully I can do that. What do we got? Lots of people in the chat, guys. I'm sorry. I usually try to say hi to each and every one of you, so... Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, absolutely. Especially across the ocean, so go for it, if that's your thing. Oh, I got phone ringing. Diego Flores, what's up, my friend? Says, hi, we need Bear Dog to help the chat be tranquil and not burn Hollywood. Okay, Diego. We'll grab him. He's, like I said, he's fussy. He's going to need to get up here pretty quick, so we'll see what's up. Yeah, Runner did level up. He took your advice, Memes, and he went to Lord, so that's cool. Runner killed his way to the top. Well, very good. And actually, I think he's got a chance to make his channel grow, so it's good to see him. I love Runner. I'm from Dublin. Well, then you're ready to start, my friend. Also, I don't know that the clock actually changes when you can start drinking there. Oh, wow, I've got some hairs out of place, guys. You should have told me. And Lorena says, I got to be polite. It's the Southern lady in me. Well, you're lovely. Rob Altus is here. Good to see you, Rob. Appreciate it. I just read something funny. What was it? Um, oh, Mike Beat says King red shirt. Okay, I just call him Mr. Shirt. I feel like that's good. Um, oh, you were awake again. That's very early in the morning for you, Dexy Doodle. But I was glad to see that you were here. So not so much right now. That's all right. I can put you to sleep. Yep, cheerleader costume. Yep. Yell leader, cheerleader, whatnot. Today is Arbor Day, so plant a tree so you will have wood tomorrow. Yes, that's sound advice. One of the things that you always want to do is if you cut down a tree on your lot, is you plant a new one. Because that's either going to be future firewood or building material. And that's how we do things. And that's how we've been doing things in this country for a very long time. And it works well as long as you have proper forestry management, which in certain states they don't do a very good job of, in my opinion. Let's see. We've got Purple Smurf Tales of Zero is closing out on Tuesday. I'm drawing the 20 ash can. Please check it out. Oh, absolutely, Apex. Can someone, one of the mods, please grab that real quick and promote Apex's comic? That would be fantastic, guys. Please do so. SN15 got scrubbed. Really, Fred? Let's see. We have. I'm not sure that means what you think it means. All right. Oh, landing in with another $5 super chat says we need more topics beyond somebody destroys cancel culture. Oh, absolutely. And that's kind of. I hope that I don't make those kinds of videos. I mean, I like to make fun at the goofy stuff because I know, and believe me, there's plenty of goofy to be made fun of this week. But I mean, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit on there. And in fact, that's part of the video, and the way I wrote the video for Monday is calling attention to how much low-hanging fruit's out there. And there's an easy, better way to deal with it sometimes than the way some people do. But at the same time, some people do a very good job and make you laugh an awful lot. But I'm trying to avoid hyperbole. I can't avoid being snarky. Unfortunately, that's within my personality type. But I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you. Well, and you already know that. Manowar665. What's up, my friend? Sends a $6.65. Super chat. Appreciate that, my friend. Says, I think maybe I had a stroke at the start of the stream, but your jaws were flapping yet it was coming out. You guys. Yes. Okay, so I have a soundboard that I can control everything, including the volume of the headphones. And when I'm doing streams solo, I don't wear the headphones. And I'm not actually paying attention to the soundboard. I have to worry about the volume levels or anything like that. And once in a while, boomer. So, and anyway, so I hit the mute button, and that was foolishness. So it is what it is. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a broken man from watching Batwoman. Yes, you do. That 70s rock fan, what's up? Yeah, Stephen Walton should be around a lot today. Oh, no, well, I mean, he maybe not. Maybe he's out in the forest with his special drill bits. In some states, proper forestry isn't allowed. That's also true, which is weird. And then I'm like, you guys realize that if you clean out the forest and space it properly, you encourage lots of other positive things to happen. And then if you have a fire, it's a little easier to manage. But whatever. Let's see. Wood tomorrow, as in tomorrow morning? Well, I don't know. Brutal Morningwood isn't in the chat, is he? You guys are awesome. Hey, what's going on there, my friend? The Culture Boss should be rolling in here too, so hopefully you can say hi to the Culture Boss in about half an hour, I would imagine. She'll free up and have some lunch. Grim Akuma for €10. Thank you, my friend. You didn't have to do that. Just a little something for the man with the mane. By the way, what are some of your favorite superheroes and comic runs? I really enjoyed The Killing Joke. So much so that I have the trade. I have a lot of trades. I enjoyed Moon Knight. It's a conversation that you can actually find between RMB and I. My favorite, I mean, if you want to talk about my all-time favorites, of course, is Batman, Spider-Man. I love the trilogy. I loved Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Thought that was fantastic. I mean, I don't know. I'm always drawn to Batman. I like the detective aspect of it. I like the I like the it's not, I guess technically it's a vigilante story, but not really. I just kind of like that. I really enjoy the Punisher. In fact, Daredevil, the Punisher, all the stuff that's set in Hell's Kitchen. I loved all of that. Um, the Green Lantern, which is actually a story we're going to talk about today. I really enjoyed that. Both Stewart and Jordan. Um, hmm. Man, there's a lot. I loved Iron Man, but I think one of my favorite things to listen to on Power Records, and I've talked about this multiple times, was in 1973 they released an album called Captain America and the Falcon and the Phoenix Shall Arise. That's an entire comic book they turned into, and they did that very successfully. You can still find those albums, and you could read along in your comic. The cover art, the album covers, the dust jackets, they were amazing. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a lot, but yeah, and I understand loving Frank Miller. Believe me, yeah, as Daredevil and Batman, absolutely, yeah, did excellent job. Um, and there are a lot of films that I like, dark stuff like Sin City and things like that. Based on graphic novelizations and stuff like that. I don't know. There's a lot out there I love. It's hard to say. That's when people start to ask me that. I'm like, well, what year? What period of time? What kind of comic? Um, I mean, and it's, my stepdad gave me an original Thor, and I don't ever want to talk about that out loud. Well, I will from time to time, but today's not the day about what happened to that. But the first appearance of Thor. So, and man, there's a lot of war comics. I really didn't get into the Archie stuff, though. That was not me. Anyway, there it is. Sorry, guys. That's like a real long answer to what was probably a very simple question. So I apologize for that. Our Oscars are tone deaf. Yes, Aluvriana Makara, and that's also going to be something we'll talk about. I guarantee you will get talked about this weekend. In fact, while we introduce everybody else, I'm just going to share it since it's going to be the top story of the day, at least now. It's the Oscar ratings crater and hit another record low, and it was still 50% drop, even though they twisted somebody's arm and added 1 million views. From the Fast Nationals to the final official Nationals. Somebody twisted somebody's arm, and I'm pretty sure it was the advertisers, the people that represent the networks on behalf of the sales side of things. Because let me tell you, it's not going very well over there. So yeah, let's see. Hey, Lee Turiel, it's good to see you. Zachariah 315, what's up? What's up, Mr. Tickle Trunk? Working and lurking. Shiba Inu farting hearts. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you so very much. And thank you for the $5 Canadian super chat. And I love that little sticker. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Taking a leaf out of my book. Oh, no, absolutely. You and I, yeah. I mean, some of that stuff I'm just like, and that's the other thing. We've talked about this, right? Let me blow this story up a little more here. We've talked about this already. Oscar ratings have cratered. They've hit another record low. They aren't going to improve anytime soon. And it actually is putting awards, believe it or not, they're considering not airing award shows in the future. So I grabbed this from National Review, but this story is everywhere. And I'll just read early on because it's kind of interesting. It's everyone knew it was coming, given how pathetic the ratings were for the Golden Globes, which also set a new record low, and the Grammys, which also set a new record low. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? And after last year's rock bottom viewership of 23.6 million, the top award went to a Korean film, Parasite. The average person had never heard of it, and this year's Oscar went full agenda driven. I'm not going to use that word this early in the stream. The ratings crashed 58% off last year's, although that's been adjusted. The Fast Nationals, which is the number they have here on the article, is 9.85. It came up to 10.4. So like I said, they twisted somebody's arm for nearly 1 million views, and it's still down 50%. So there you are. And they're not even hitting the demographic, which is the most important thing, because in the 18 to 49 demographic, it crashed 64%. By the way, that did not improve when they went back in time. And there is no star power. And there is no glamour, and of course there is no public interest because you've been insulting your audience the entire time. And I'm telling you right now, this will be a conversation that everybody will be having with all the weekend shows this weekend because, let's face it, Friday Night Tights gives us probably the best insight from 8 or 9 people that do a very good job covering these subjects, and I appreciate watching that. The loss of viewership across television is not it's not something that can be denied any longer. It's been going on and on and on. It's not just that it's terrestrial television. It's that there's not an audience for the products that are being provided. Terrestrial television still exists. I mean, people still have satellite cable and obviously antenna television, at least here in the United States. And you can still tune in and watch shows and enjoy them to a certain extent. The ratings are still represented, just as they always have been via Nielsen, although they have slightly fewer people that are actually putting together the Nielsen stuff and using the Nielsen set-top boxes that do the tracking. But the Nielsens have gone out of their way to try to help terrestrial television, including adding in live views in non-primary locations such as sports bars and stuff like that. So it's an ongoing problem, and this will be, again, something that I'm pretty sure they'll have a conversation about tonight, is the Oscars and its failure. The sheer fact that at the very beginning, the first thing you get is somebody telling you that you don't want to hear what I'm about to say. Well, no shit. And so you get more people turning that off because they don't want to hear from you. And I actually just cursed on my own channel. That seems to be a once a week thing now, guys. I apologize. Didn't mean to use the bad word, but it's also the truth. Also the truth. Let's see. And yeah, I've seen this video, but I honestly see it continuing to slide even further, and it because it's been on everything. The ratings are down across the board for networks, regardless of whether they're presenting daytime programming or primetime. They're down. Cable broadcasters across the board are down, except for the entertainment products like wrestling, which is up. Some of the goofy stuff like mole people or whatever, I don't know. It's the people that live in the forest and do goofy junk. I mean, some of those programs, they're ticking up higher. You have the gold rush people, the mountain men people, whatever. If Duck Dynasty were still around, I imagine that would started to trend back up again. But stuff like that is doing okay. But mostly entertainment products that really keep the political garbage out of it, or are a little more conservative, which again, that it doesn't mean anything if you're conservative or not. You're just not throwing a bunch of crap in people's faces. And that's ultimately what's turning everybody off. And we've been saying it now for a very, very long time. I thought the opening was a tribute to the Mel Brooks silent movie. Yes, guys, I boomered the stream at the beginning. I love you all so much. Oh man, but like I said, I mean so obviously cable programming's failing, especially cable news. Cable news has lost so much viewership because of their reliance on outrage culture. We're done with the outrage. We've been through over a year of stuff that ultimately showed, at the end of the day, if you paid attention to anything that came out of Project Veritas in the last 2 weeks, that you're essentially not being presented actual news. There's a narrative. It's driven by what they want people to believe, not like actual news. The factual information doesn't exist. And what was really funny is watching Tim Pool the other day saying that fact checkers are usually lying because they'll say they'll say no, this didn't happen on Saturday, it actually happened Sunday. Well, so the big headline, of course, of the fact checkers, this is false statement. Well, no, it's just false for that day. It actually happened the day afterwards or the day before or whatever. And that's the kind of baloney that we don't need, because that shows over. I'm not going to be overly critical of that. I'm going to stop. What I will say is this, that we can't ignore the fact that we're being fed a story that may not necessarily be accurate. And how can we assume, after we've been lied to by the government for so long, especially over the course of the last year and a half, here in the United States and probably North America as a whole, maybe around the world, how can we assume you're telling us the truth? Because that's an assumption we just can't afford anymore. We have to find it out for ourselves. And yeah, speaking of Friday Night SmackDown is tonight at 7 on Fox, and it's beating CW's Friday Night lineup. Oh yeah, I mean the CW's. Let's talk about that network. How they are still considered a major network blows my mind, because they don't rise to the threshold of 1 million on most nights during prime time. It's ridiculous. And in fact, there are nights where they might muster 600,000 consistently across shows. But here's the other thing. Comcast, because Peacock, this might be a topic that'll be talked about this weekend. Peacock grew in subs, and it did a very fine job. And they offer an AVOD product, which is an ad-supported video on demand product, which, means you're going to get commercials, but that's okay because you still get the content. They're offering wrestling now. One of the best deals they made was the WWE deal that they put together. So you're starting to see, some of these things work out, but it's yeah. Oh, and Louvrian helps me out. Extreme Ice Rock Road Candyland Big Rig Drivers. Yes. Now that's a show I'd sign up for. Absolutely. And those are the kinds of shows that seem to be doing pretty decently, and they don't cost a lot to make. Unscripted television is incredibly inexpensive to do. Hey, you're looking at unscripted television, kind of. I mean, it's not like. I'm driven by you guys and the comments that are here, plus the stories of the day or the stories of the week in this case, and we can all sit down and have a conversation. And it is what it is. And framing does change everything. Memes, it absolutely does. And that's the other problem, is you're being presented information that's framed in a particular way. Again, when people like to accuse people of lacking nuance, how about you just try to be direct once. Just try to be direct. These are the facts. This is how it happened. This is the situation. If you want to editorialize, you better call it that. But now, everything's editorialization, and Project Veritas just beat down the New York Times, and they're taking swings at other places, including CNN. Because you can't. The only way you can get people to stop lying and censoring is to go after them. And believe me, Veritas is going to depose Jack over at Twitter. He's coming for people. And you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. I do know this. I know Florida's fast-tracked that bill to bar censorship, and I know that Texas is going to follow suit short after. There are 4 other states that are considering similar legislation. You got 11 states that are in the final processes of changing the way that they process ballots and things like that in future elections. So this kind of stuff is having an effect. It might not be the effect that maybe the people who participate in this really want, because it's going to make them more accountable. Speaking of accountability, I guarantee you another story which I didn't pick up is going to be the Mr. Accountability himself, LeBron James. LeBron James will actually find himself at the center of a police inquiry in Los Angeles because of the tweet that he put out that was essentially threatening in nature, where he hashtagged, of course, accountability, because Mr. Accountability, but he also essentially made a threat towards that police officer. It wasn't even very veiled. You're next kind of crap. Not cool. You can't do that. You can't even allude to it. If we're gonna say that certain things are certain events and mischaracterize them, like, I don't know, insurrection, things like that, we're gonna start using big words that actually mean things out of context and without proper support or evidentiary support in this case. Then yeah. Things, they have consequences. You want to talk about consequence culture. That's consequence culture. And by the way, the FBI might need to get involved in that one. The Justice Department. Guess why? It involved interstate. It was an interstate activity. That tweet went worldwide, actually. But the FBI can get involved from that state. So that's not a great thing. I would never want to put myself in that position. When I say things, when I speak, I'm trying to be very, very careful, very measured when laying things out, because I don't want to be called on the carpet legally, and that's why, again, I express my opinion in a lot of different ways. But it's very clear it's my opinion. I will read the news and then I will give you my opinion on it editorially. That's it. In fact, it's in my tags. It's part of the way the channel's described. It's a commentary editorialization, right? This is another reason I try not to call people names. It still happens sometimes, but usually I'm referring to their actions and not them specifically. Like, that action is idiotic. So there you go. Not to be too self-absorbed, I refuse to believe the fact check just since the VP scrubbing of her past crimes, they can't be believed. Oh, I know. Pizza Hut just gave me a free month of Showtime. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, you can actually use a streaming app for Showtime. It's very cool. It's a good app. Mr. Tickletrunk says, for a Canadian $5 again, hey, my friend, I long for the days of nonpartisan films as a liberal. Well, you're a classical liberal, my friend. Upside, though, there's so many worthwhile streams, I often suffer from bandwidth anxiety. I do, too. Do you realize that oftentimes, I was talking about this on Jed's birthday stream over at Pop Culture Archivists channel, again, for Jed's birthday stream. And I'm often have 2, 3, 4 windows open. I mean, and the boss will come in and be like, oh, that's a lot of cacophony. How do you do that? I'm like, well, I'm used to it. I'm listening to 4 different streams and it's pretty easy for me to separate. I've been doing it for a very long time, way before we had the internet stuff. I mean, I would listen and consume multiple things, plus probably play a video game while I was supposed to be studying. I mean, we're going way back. But, yeah, I downloading a lot of things at once, but fortunately I have the internet to the robust internet most of the time for downstream. Upstream is the questionable thing, which if you guys notice so far, no weirdness today. So we're bueno. And thank you to the 63 of you here in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. Please hit the like button if you like the show. If you don't, that's okay too. You can hit the thumbs down. It won't hurt my feeling. Let's see. I'm not raging about anything. I'm in great shape, my friend. It's good to see you, Sturmhard, Ice and Keel. Gold Rush, a lot of people watch that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there are 2 other Gold Rush spinoffs. Well, there you go. Ice Road, Bear Dog, something. That'll be a hit. Yes. If the Bear Dog appears in anything. Actually, I think Bear Dog is going to get a video clip. I'm going to put it up for everybody. I was going to do it just for members, but I'm going to put it up for everybody, him walking in his red tennis shoes in the park. So you guys could see him just, he's kind of fun. He's kind of cute. Yeah. Legalized dueling. Dude, you've been on this bandwagon a long time, man. What's up, Jack Nerdy, for $5? Says, hello, everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. No, you're just in time. Wizard shows up exactly when they're supposed to, right? Something like that. I always mess up that paraphrase, but it's okay. He's working on it. Louvriam, CNN is Fantasyland. Yeah, we were told that. Thank you, courtesy of Project Veritas recently, right? Yeah. Beesman, you don't need a mask here, brother. You're good. You're good. Roger Ace. Hey, what's going on, Roger? It's good to see you, my friend, with a Canadian $5. Says, hey, Culture. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. You've been busy, man. I've been seeing you everywhere. It's awesome. Good to see you. Good to see you. To me, accountability in LA is huge. Glad G&G covers every inch of it. They have been. They've been right on top of this. And Jeremy was just on fire today. But I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you open a can of worms as a celebrity when you do that. You essentially are, I'm going to say bad things that could get me in trouble. Are you ready? LeBron James was essentially starting or forming a kind of a lynch mob, a digital lynch mob at that point, right? Or is that hyperbole? Maybe that's hyperbole. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I did. I don't know. The thing about LeBron James and the stuff that really irritates me is that he has such the opportunity to communicate good information because he does reach a lot of people, and I think that's kind of good. But at the same time, that's a huge responsibility. It's a huge responsibility. Millions of people listen to you. And he tries to come off as far more educated than he is, or well-read. I shouldn't say educated, but well-read. and he's just not. He again, I wish people would talk about sports. If you play a sport and you're known for your sports, talk about your sports. You know, if a sports reporter walks up to you in a locker room and says, "Hey, we had a nice game. What do you think about this?" You'd be like, "Well, I had a great game. It was a lot of fun. Um, I did X, Y, and Z, and I'm just thankful to be here with the team." And just gloss over the stupidity of the question because they're asking you to do that. So, yeah, I know it's LaChina James. I know. We've been tricked, we've been lied to, and quite possibly bamboozled. I love that word, bamboozled. Thank you, Radicalized Ryan. Again, love that. What's going on, Andrew Broadbent? Good to see you. Evening from Great Britain. Good to see you, my friend. Uh, yeah, I don't see a lot of love in the chat for Mr. LeBron right now, Mr. LaChina James. I'm trying to give you guys information. I try to do that. That's what the whole point of the 6 Minute Daily, and the whole reason I wanted to launch a separate news channel, which I'm going to do. I'm just not going to do it here. I don't think. I think that's going to be strictly on Odyssey. And I'm going to work with some other people, other creators that I respect that I think can do news presentation as well, like Wes Moody and a couple others. So, I legit want to have like just a news outlet. I have all the graphics ready to go for it. So I might do it. Yep, LaChina James. Social media with training wheels. Here's the thing. And this is an accurate statement. Absolutely. You need to have a publicist. You need to have somebody that knows how to talk to people. That's why you have all this money. You have a manager. You have two different kinds of managers. Especially if you have a media career, and you have you should have a publicist. You filter all of your media stuff through. You should not run your own social media account. At least that's my opinion. And I'm going to grab Bear Dog because the Bear Dog is flipping. So here he comes. I'll be right back. Give me a few seconds. What's up, buddy boy? You ready? Don't make appearance. Okay. You're fine. Looks like we're having some allergies. Oh, you're okay. You got some allergies. All right, guys, just a couple more seconds here. Gosh. All right, sorry it took so long. I had to grab him a couple treats to have him forget that he was having an allergy attack. So, and he's eating his treats. Oh. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Here he is. There, miss. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. You still having allergies. It's terrible right now. He's allergic to everything, and he walks into every bush when you take him for a walk. He's walking into everything the whole time. Stand right there. Stand right there. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I try to avoid the hyperbole. I really do. Okay. If you think so. He always seems to be on page one. I wonder why. Yes, I think you're referring to the fact that he, whenever he's holding a book, he can't give you a breakdown of what's in the book. So it is what it is. And with great power comes great responsibility. Yes, great Spider-Man thing. Absolutely. Let's see. It's almost like he's not really reading, but virtue signaling. No, of course that's true. People's Front of Canada. Absolutely. Well read. Cover and first page only. I hear that a lot. It makes sense. You see, a German actor just said the same thing. Oh, really? He pointed out that it's the same tools and mentality of a lynch mob. No physical harm, but longing to utterly destroy you. Yeah. And I guess that's the whole point of othering, right? I mean, this is something that LeVar Burton, which will be a point of conversation again. Wow, we're hitting them all today, aren't we? LeVar Burton is going to be called up today on Friday Night Tights, maybe other places, because you're seeing a disconnect in his thought process, and they're trying to rename cancel culture because it's not playing well, and now they're trying to call it consequence culture. No, No. If that were the case, and again, I mean, LeVar has skeletons in his closet too. He's got to look out for that stuff. This is not a path you want to go down. We all have stuff in the past that we would rather stay back there. That's why it's the past. We want to leave it behind us. It's why, history is what it is, and we should do well to remember it so that we don't do the same bad things in the future. But that's the whole reason of going back and changing history, which is happening right now, amongst other things, which is, again, total garbage. What's up, Lasso of Truth? It's good to see you, Trina. And Bear Dog says hi. Bear Dog says hi. I'm going to skip down, guys. So let's see. Oh, there's Dexy Doodle saying, Bear Dog. Bear Dog. Yeah. I owe you guys merchandise. I apologize. The boss got on my case because we had stuff going on last weekend. I promised I would get it up. I didn't. I apologize, but I will get Bear Dog merchandise up this weekend, and I'll make sure to link it in all the videos and descriptions and stuff. So yeah. So let's see. I've heard this before, and I don't dive too deeply into politics on my channel because it's more about entertainment and information and, studying things from the, does this make money side of things, business, some people call it. I don't know. I've heard him described this way now, just because of some of that. He's a very cute pup. Say hi to Trina. Yeah. You're like, where are the treats? Oh, you guys. Yeah, we sound the same when the allergies kick in. Yeah, I know his are bad, but he walks through every darn bush in the world when he's out for his walk, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, he does. He loves his cookies. But I think you're going to see everybody's going to talk about LeVar Burton and his silliness. I mean, it was just silly. Why would you come out? Why would you go out of your way to have that conversation? It doesn't suit anybody. There's no unity in that. I mean, it's all these people are going out of their way to divide. LeBron James once said in an interview, "Sorry, I didn't go to college." It was right after he said something that made no sense at all. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, shut up, Jordy. Yeah, we're going to see more and more of that. Shouldn't LeVar Burton be canceled because he is sighted, yes, he can see, and portrayed a character that was blind? I don't know. Are we really going to take it that far? I didn't think we'd take it as far as we have. I mean, voice actors being recast because they don't physically represent the thing they're playing. What are you going to do when nobody represents a Wookiee? I mean, maybe me. I mean, or Yeti cast. But I guess my point is, I mean, where does that end? That's the whole point of acting. You're representing something you're not. That's kind of the point of acting. Are you going to cooperate or no? No? There's people there. Okay. What's up, Pickles? It's good to see you in the chat, my friend. LDG. Texy Doodle. Shh. LeVar lost touch with reality burn. Good job, Oliverian. Is just reading a list of bullet points. He is. No clue what he's saying, let alone what it means. Yeah. It's funny when they start to say othering and stuff like that. And I'm just waiting for one of them to slip up and say struggle session. It's going to be great. It'll be great. Everyone who signals their virtue are trying to deflect from skeletons in their closet. You're going to get down, okay? Go eat. I put food down. Yeah, go find something fun to do. Be a dog. I'm sorry. Everyone who signals their virtue is trying to deflect from skeletons in their closet. The pious on Twit and on Twitter. The pious twit on Twitter is the 2000s anti-gay, religious preacher trying to hide that they love the taste of teas. I'm glad I picked that one to read, Mr. Tickle Trunk. LeVar did just hit the self-destruct button. Sad to see TN. Well, dude, I mean, okay, so you had, of course, Picard do what he did. Marina Sirtis do. Man, my hair's a mess, guys. I apologize. Marina Sirtis do what she did, and now LeVar doing what he's doing. And of course, the only person, I guess, Frakes is kind of more of a director person now. But I mean, you're losing touch with a lot of the characters you grew up with. Maybe that's the point. They don't want to be popular. Well, you're doing a good job of working on moonwalking right out of popularity. I know some dudes. I know some girls and dudes that look like Wookiees. Well, my hair's crazy, so I'm getting that way today. Isn't it more impressive when you act without actually being something? Yes. Yeah. And again, in my past, when I was a younger person, I acted. I did some acting, and I was not the person that I was portraying on stage. I wasn't. So, I also think Mark Wahlberg should be canceled because he portrayed John Holmes in Boogie Nights, and he wasn't gifted like Holmes. Well, hey, there's other reasons they might try to cancel him. There's a show. This probably won't be talked about, but it happened this week. They went after Doug Elin, and I guess by extension, obviously Wahlberg, for the show Entourage on HBO, which I thought was brilliant and enjoyed very much. In fact, a lot of people did, so much so that they even made a movie to follow up the series. So there you are. Let's see. But yeah, like I said, so far we've gone through Oscars, LeBron or LaChina, as you guys prefer, and LeVar Burton. So for fun, we have more things to talk about that I know people are going to be talking about this weekend. Let's see. The Atlantean for $5 super chat. If LeBron can't speak well, that's not lack of college. No. But he's inexperienced. Look, I know for a fact that professional athletes get media training. That's it. You're part of the rookie symposium and whatever else they call it in other sports. You're brought in and you are taught these are the things you're supposed to do. This is who you're supposed to contact if you're in this given situation. You do not do these things, right? The people still go out and do it, but at least they're giving you a background. This is what you can and can't say on social media. This will, make you successful, blah, 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 blah. They give you a breakdown. They also tell you how to take care of your money. Hire somebody to take care of your money. Don't hire your cousin, your uncle, family member. Don't do that. Hire a person. Hire a fiduciary. Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, he came into the game coming straight out of high school, driving a Hummer. And this is the thing that I think both Jeremy and Ryan say all the time is he lacks the street cred that he tries to pretend that he has. So, but it is what it is. So, and no one had issues with Neil Patrick Harris playing a straight womanizer. He did a great job as Barney in How I Met Your Mother. It's one of those shows that I love. Right? I watched it religiously, and many other people did, and we watched it so much we were very disappointed with the ending. So. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sure he did. I have not been able to keep up with everybody, guys. I've been actually doing some real work, but actually, meritocracy still exists. They just try to hide it. In fact, probably, I think football is probably the best representation of it. So, like you said, none of this is about what it's portrayed to be as. This is all something different. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, maybe some people don't want to be famous anymore. Well, they're like I said, they're moonwalking right out of it. It's Pantene. Don't hate culture because he's beautiful. Well, thank you. And my hair's out of control today, guys. I apologize. It's just nuts. The whole meaning of actor is to pretend to be something you're not. Right. So when they're talking to you, how do we know you're being genuine? You're paid to be a pretender. And that's one of the best points I think Gary makes every single time he points stuff like this out. It's fantastic. What's up? Roof Korean says, hey, CC, how does this all play out? Will we be forced to consume or guilted? I don't think either. I hope not. If anything, it would be forced, but I don't think so. And nobody is suffering guilt anymore from any of these people, especially when you start to open their box or their closet full of skeletons or their garage or their 3,000 square foot house of skeletons or whatever, or their private island of skeletons in some cases. So, yeah. What's up, Judicon? Good to see you, my friend. Again, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate that. Maniejo? Did I say that right? Somebody tell me I said that right. Uche had that training too. He absolutely did. And that's why people get triggered at him. Uche knows what you can and cannot say. And why for athletes? Absolutely. Uche did have that training. The NFL does a great job of training you. None of those people, I'm not going to say it that way. Not enough of the people that go into the league figure that out. You're being given a great gift with all of that. How to be media cool, media savvy. It's very, very, very important. Very important. So there can't be a LOTR series. There are no orcs to play orcs, so that's good. Actually, so far they've wasted $500 million making nothing. They're dedicated to making this happen. So, and it's Amazon, so they've got lots of billions to throw at this. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the ending was garbage. Yeah, fiduciary. Yep. Oh, it means someone to act with only your best intentions at heart, usually in financial capacity, a fiduciary. There are a lot of extra steps to take, especially in the field of financial planning, estate planning, things like that. A fiduciary is held to a higher standard than others, a performative standard, an ethical standard as well. So there you are. What should NPH do next? I don't know. He's so good. He's so great at pretty much everything he does. I love. He really did a lot of great stuff. He was featured in the Candlelight Processional for Disney a couple years in a row. He's a gifted performer in many ways. I don't know. He's great on stage. He's really good. I don't know. I'm hoping like a movie. That's a good question for the chat. What would you guys cast NPH in, like as a superhero, right? Somebody that's really intellectual, not really ripped. I don't know. Think about that. The celeb lives are like a box of chocolate, although in their case, oh my, it's turds wrapped in foil. No, there's only one household in Hollywood that had that problem with, and it was just wrapped in bed sheets, I guess. Let's see. What do we got here? They aren't just brokers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. You learn something every day. Oh, no, I'm happy to tell you. Yeah. And am I saying this right? Manejo? Did I do it right? Yeah. Yeah. Be one hell of a... NPH could do a hell of a booster gold. North Star. Yeah. No, I think that could work too, Granakuma. Yeah. Wow. And I'm sure there's a lot of great anime stuff you could put him in. Despite everything that I've heard that's negative about Cowboy Bebop live action, I still want to see it. Maybe that's because I'm crazy or masochistic, but I do want to see it. NPH voiced Spider-Man. Yes, he did. Well, hey, I'm going to just keep trying. I really do try to get everybody's names right. So NPH is a supervillain. He'd be awesome. As long as he didn't try to... What was the knucklehead's name that tried to be Lex Luthor? What's up, Taylor? It's good to see you, buddy. Disease. What is just a douchier? A fiduciary. Douchier. I don't know. Is that one step up or below a douche canoe? I don't know. I'm glad I don't monetize these. Oh, yikes. Let's see. NPH in Harold and Kumar movies is great. NPH villain is already Dr. Horrible. Ah. I went over to the PC to copy paste. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's move on because we've got some more stuff to talk about, and I know it's limited time today, and I want to leave everybody plenty of room to grab your dinner, so you can get in front of your TV, computer, phone, tablet, whatever, laptop, so you can catch the beginning of FNT. Because I'm thinking maybe Perry Chan's got something in store for us. We'll see. So let's check this out. This definitely is going to be something they're talking about. Bam! Marvel reveals more incredible X-Men fashion looks for the upcoming Hellfire Gala. You guys seen this? No bueno. So let's scroll down. Close this. Bam. There you go. There's the Marauders, guys. None of this stuff looks good. This is supposed to be Iceman, kids. I'm beside myself, right? Thank you, Radicalized Ryan, for your stampede of Doomicorns, my friend. I appreciate that. Pizza night for FNT. Yeah, I think a lot of people had that direction. Just a pet peeve of mine with the spelling. Okay. Yeah, they'll be late irregardless. Yeah, they will be late regardless. There's for sure. 4. Yes, this is real. You can actually get this digitally. You can get it as a digital comic, like a preview of it for free right now over on Marvel if you have the app on your phone or whatnot. This is just one of them. We were looking at these on Comics' show last night. I guarantee you this is a point of conversation today because there's so many people that are part of FNT that are comic fans. Well, and by the way, did you know this? Gary actually owned a comic shop. Did you guys know that? He did for a long time. Really knows his stuff, too. Plus, he collects action figures. I mean, go figure. Get it? Yeah. All right. Those new characters look like color forms. Well, here's the thing. When I looked at this, the first thing that came to mind, and I said this on Comic Stream, was that these are like fashion layouts. Like, and maybe that's the intention here, is to lay it out like a designer would. Except that, again, this was also pointed out by people all over the place that when it comes to a gala, you're supposed to stay within a particular theme, and these events are themed, and none of these things look themed. I just don't understand what kind of dress this is that Iceman's wearing, but hey, whatever. Let's see if we have more. Oh, we do. There's X-Force. How's that look? Does this look like you're this is not bad, to be honest with you, with Wolverine, except, again, and the biggest complaint that I had last night, and I think Lady Gravemaster did as well on Comics' show, was the fact that the artist here lacks dimension. And again, it could be specifically because it's being laid out as like a fashion concept by a designer or something. But it's just absolutely awful. Beast looks bad. Everybody here, Sage, Domino. Look, this is Professor X. How's that look? You like that? Looking cool? Yeah, I don't think so. My eyes. Just fabulous. Yes, absolutely. So, having tasty pizza, the way Odin isn't teasing with his. No, that way Odin isn't just teasing. Absolutely. You definitely want to have your pizza. Yep, third time seeing it. It's real. It's not fake. It's all over the place. You can find this everywhere. Look at this. This is the Hellions, right? Does that look like Psylocke? No. We had this conversation. This is going to be all over the place. Yeah. Look at this. Ice Whammon? I don't know. It looks rough. I don't know, Roger. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Do you realize I gave up on books about 2004? And only got presented with stuff from time to time, or picked up a trade here and there. But for the most part, I was just done because, and then it got really bad in 2014. But it was a decline in quality and storytelling and characters about 04. I mean, it kind of felt like it started in 03, but I'm going to give it 04 when I just lost interest. And again, lots of people lose interest. I mean, you just get older, don't have time, have other forms of entertainment you appreciate more. Sure. Right. But I fell out of it the same way everybody else did. And I didn't realize exactly all the reasons until later, which is, man, this stuff sucks. So there you go. This is what creative bankruptcy looks like. Look, Mystique is close, but look at all the feather weirdness there, right? And like what's going on over her breasts area. And oh, by the way, if you've noticed in this picture, the women end up, because of their hair pieces or dress extensions or whatever, having a taller profile than the men. It seems to be universal too. So, oh, here you go. How's this for your X-Men, kids? You digging this? X dudes, lady dudes prom, WTF? Thank you, Illusory. Yep, doesn't look great. And I guarantee you they're going to be talking about it. They're going to roast it, and it's going to be well worth watching. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, they're really trying, aren't they? No, they're not. They're not. And look at how, like I said, lacking dimension, depth. I don't know. And look at the poses. I mean, they're either in A pose or T pose. Does this look like Colossus in the middle here? Anyway, I thought you guys would appreciate that. That is definitely going to be a point of conversation tonight. So I don't know. Yeah, Rob, it's real. Gary allegedly may have been photographed near or inside a comic book shop. Yes. Yeah, he was. He really did own a comic shop. No. Seriously. There's pictures. You're an artist. Yes, I know. The characters look like they're drawn by 10 different pretentious New York fashion artists. Yes, not comics. If that's the aesthetic they were going for, and the inconsistency of the characters' angles. Yes. It's weird. It's like they're not all standing on the same plane. And I don't know, man. It's really, really bad. Really bad. I remember color forms. I do. Only one character out of the 20 plus they presented looked okay. Okay. The rest are garbage and vomit. They induce vomit. Yes, they do. They do. Inaction is more like it here. Yeah. What's up, Dark Shadow Logan? Did I miss out? Did I miss your narration of the motivational a message from Garcia? No. No. I didn't do it. So yeah, a lot. My sister loved them. A lot of people loved them. I'm here waiting for someone to play Madonna's Vogue. Yes, I know. Come on, Vogue. Let your body move to the music. Somebody's going to clip that. I draw dragons. I might do anime stuff, not sure. I mainly draw dragons for my books on Wattpad. Cool. I want to learn how to do that. I'm a terrible artist. I can't draw. I can design things digitally. I can do that. I cannot draw. I have no artistic. That's not my thing. I can edit the crap out of something. I can create composite shots and do all of the stuff digitally. I can't do that. I can make dimensional stuff, art, but I can't draw. It's just like it comes from up here, but it doesn't translate to here. Are they going to prom? It's a gala, Lord Thoth. Yeah, so it's a dance of sorts, like there's going to be dancing. But again, galas have themes, so do proms. Well, I guess it's a prom. That's the thing. Actually, somebody said that the other day. Hollywood's obsessed. These people are as obsessed with prom. It's their whole thing. It comes in every single, especially the CW, in their friggin' shows. Anyway, are they going to a funeral? It's a gala. They're going to a gala, the Hellfire Gala. And no, they don't look like it. There's only like a couple people that have costumes that should fit into that, right? When you design a look for a character, you usually do a pose like this, but it's usually not what you put in the marketing. No, it isn't. Yeah. Just some guy put up a post of Michael Kors. Yes, he did. It was beautiful. I loved it. It's fantastic. Professor Daft X, yes. It looks like I drew it. Yep. Just wrong. Yeah. I have no idea, dude. No idea. Xavier equals skinny albino Mr. T. Yeah. You guys are awesome. Oh, yeah. They are X-Men now, right? Yeah. That was good. It was very good, Trinoculus. So, yeah, we're definitely going to talk about this stuff. Yeah, we need to fix it for sure. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. Yeah. Oh, you guys are great. Oh, dude, I hope they're going to set fire to that. I mean, it's going to be funny. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I lost a whole bunch of viewers there. You guys dropped out because I started showing goofy stuff. All right. Well, let's talk about the fact that it's been revealed that everybody's favorite ship of the television season, at least when it comes to Disney Plus, wasn't what they wanted it to be. The Tumblr kids didn't get what they wanted. Yeah, Annabelle will definitely be on it. And that's this, guys. Falcon and the Winter Soldier director addresses a fan theory that Bucky Barnes is bisexual. Here you go. The idea that Barnes is bisexual has been posited by a number of individuals on Twitter. Case in point, the user LokiWitch posted to social media platform on the 23rd and says, Bucky Barnes isn't bisexual. Have you seen the way he stands? So now we have the standing of the Bucky Barnes. It's quite baffling that these fan theories actually exist, given it's clear from Captain America, the First Avenger, that Barnes is interested in women. In fact, it's Barnes that is setting up Rogers on a double date. And when Rogers decides to try and enlist in the army, Barnes actually leaves him to it. That's how they meant to put that. To go dancing with both his date and Rogers' date. Nevertheless, Skoglund would address these fan theories in an interview with Variety, and first she would specifically address the scene where Bucky's on a date with a woman in a sushi bar, and he mentions tiger photos he sees on dating websites. Barnes says in the episode, I mean, tiger photos? Half the time I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's a lot. Skoglund explains, I think we just thought of it as an oddity of the times, but because he's so confused by it. Because we don't forget, he's 106 years old. So he's just confused by the whole thing, she said. She went on to say what we were really more trying to display was his complete lack of technical skills, as well as being part of any kind of community. So he just doesn't fit. So that was, I think, more our intention there than to try to point out any one particular affinity. So there you go. He's not. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't what they were trying to do, no matter what somebody was trying to tell you. So that'll be talked about tonight as well. So, yeah, Bucky Barnes is from the 40s. Yeah, he would definitely keep it quiet. Yep, total garbage. You guys are right on top of this. Yeah, it's very weird. Fan theories. Variety, that explains everything. That means no one asked. Well, somebody did, though. I mean, they had to ask that question. They wanted to give, the Tumblr kiddies a win, right? I'm sorry. At this point, I'm like, can we just get rid of this stuff? Because it's killing everything. I mean, maybe that's the point. I mean, that's all. I say it all the time. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. I don't know. And again, I mean, I post that question to people that are in the community because they're my friends, and they can't talk about any of that, and they don't care to. It's one of those things. It's very odd. Let's see. Mephisto is gonna one more day. One more day, yeah. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'll see if we have time to present that. It was an interesting thing. I thought anyway. Yeah, handpicked fan theories from psychopaths, pretty much. Yep. No, Bucky's creator did not say Bucky was bot. They must feed Twitter mutants. Yes, they must. I think that's what it is. Picard and Raylos. Make it so. Yeah. I'm going to have a sip of water for the working man. Part of a community, starting to give me hives and dry heaves. Unfortunately, we're part of a community, or we live in a society. I don't know how to put it. We are a group of people that like to hang out and talk about fun stuff and laugh at people who really get it wrong. That's kind of, it's okay. We can use the word community. I know a lot of people don't like it, but what do you want to, we're not a collective. So I don't know. Can we make Thanos pansexual? No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyway, I just thought those would be some fun stories to talk about in the future. There's a lot going on in Hollywood right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the UK when it comes to Noel Clarke. I don't think they'll talk about any of that kind of stuff. Like I said, I think the Oscars are going to take a lot of time today, at least on FNT, and probably through the weekend. But you're going to start to hear a lot of different opinions that are going to be similar, but everybody's own take. That it's just kind of trash. Nobody wants it, so they don't. Here's the question. Culture, are you going to live stream tomorrow? I might be able to join, but late. Your choice if you want to know why. I don't know. Saturday, I don't usually live stream. I'm streaming Sunday with the regular panel for the Sunday Culture Review. I was considering doing a live editing stream for the members, like showing you the editing process, at least parts of it as I go through it, and sharing the screen so that you guys can see that. But it's really gonna depend on timing. So, and I have to make sure I get the video recorded or finished recording to begin with. So, I don't know. I can't answer that question, but at least coming in the near future, yeah, I'll be doing another. It's easier for me to do a member live and leave it up as a video, for the members, and I'm going to do exclusively some lives for just the gold rewards club folks, because that'll make it they're just easier than doing a cut up video. I have one in the can that I'm going to release here pretty quick for members at the gold level, but I'd much rather do a live and leave it up for folks. And I really like the way they did it with Midnight's Edge, where the way they kind of broke it down, they were able to release information to different levels pretty easily. So they're doing a good job over there. If you're not part of the Midnight's Edge or Midnight's Edge After Dark community, they do a very good job, just like everybody here. I mean, I see every one of you everywhere else I go. So thank you for your support. I know everybody else is grateful as well. It's a lot of fun, and I really dig it. Editing would be cool. I'd like to learn to make mine better. There's a lot of neat tricks and tips that I can give you, but I wouldn't consider myself an expert in any way. I've just been doing it for a long time. I mean, we're going back into the 2000s. I was using. Well, obviously I started with iMovie way back, but then I got into Final Cut Pro, and that was a costly endeavor, but it really helped. It made it so that I could make videos and put stuff together in a way that looked very, very professional, which is why I'm going to take my time and I'm going to make this film. Hopefully I'm making it by the end of this year and I can get it out to everybody to take a look at. I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And based on what, I don't know if you guys caught it, but we were over on Wes Moody's channel for Trekking on Tuesday, and we actually screened an episode of a fan production of Trek on Wes's channel. It was an excellent stream, and the director actually joined us. The person that created it, wrote it, the whole 9 yards, and he's willing to take criticism. But it was amazing, and their budget was $1,000, and that blew my mind. So I may be over budgeting on my film, but I thought I would like everybody to have a hotel room to sleep in for the 3 days of shooting it's going to take. So we'll see. What's up, Gen X? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thanos snap, except it turned half the population. Hey, look, I've seen so many of these things, and from what I learned yesterday, I guess someone turned Iceman gay. Jean Grey is what I was told, I believe. I don't know if that's true. But again, I'm so glad I tapped out of stuff. Yeah, no, absolutely, my friend. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that, Barack Dermis. Thank you. My typos are legendary. I've done some Final Cut, but I always bumbled my way through. Yeah, it's easy, but like I said, I mean, every step there's, color grading is the thing that I've been working on for a while now. In color correction and stuff like that. I find there's a lot of value in that when you're creating things. What's up, Marks47? You're not invisible. I see you. Plus, I think I see R2. Do you guys see R2? I think I see R2. It's good to see you, Marks. Good to see you. I will 100% help in whatever way you want on the film. Oh, Biggles, I will reach out, my friend. Yeah, we like I said, it's going to be interesting. I don't think people are quite prepared. We haven't had this kind of film in a while, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'll take one hotel room, please. That'll be $1,000. Well, there goes the budget. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's not going to be like that. But I do have location, so I'm pretty pumped. And I'm already prepared to like be outside the box. I mean, one of the garage bays, one of the walls is a green screen. So, and all I have to do is wrap a green cloth around the corner so that I can get a little bit closer to what I would have on a soundstage. It's being insulated for soundproofing and everything else right now. So, I'm getting close to being able to do the in-house production stuff that I want to do there. But then most of the stuff is a location shoot, so it's going to be 3-4 days worth of location shooting. So Jean Grey outed Iceman. She didn't turn him. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. The accusation is that she did for comic book drama to discuss sitting. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, and that's what comic books and television and movies and streaming shows are now, sitting around a table talking about your feelings. Texi Duel, I'll be in your film. All it will take is a fully financed trip from New Zealand to the location. Wow, that's spendy. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Matt G, and everybody that's modding today. I appreciate all of you. Mr. Tickletrunk, I was curious. I looked at you the other day, and I wanted to do that. So you now have a wrench, Mr. Tickletrunk. Thank you. Let's see. Something about she looked deep into his mind and told him he was gay and didn't know it. Really? So that's the origin of how Iceman became gay, despite the fact that he was clearly not. Oh, I heard a weird story. Well, many of you did too, because you're watching Midnight's Edge. You're Midnighters, right? With Razor Fist was in there today, and they were talking about how Silver Surfer had, like in the original trailer, had like a flapping male part. I don't remember that, but I'll take their word for it. It was weird. Talking about your feelings at a table is how they introduced Ruffalo Shrek in Endgame. Yeah. I'm tired of this stuff. I really am. I don't like these are tired. We've been tired of them for a while. Can we vote twice like in my state? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess we're all gay now. Some just don't know it yet. I don't know. Maybe. It's just, I'm sorry, but you carry a wrench everywhere, my friend. You do. And again, I like your new icon. It's a lot of fun. You just don't look very happy. Can people have crazy colored hair in your fruit? Absolutely. Absolutely. And Louvrienne, you could absolutely be in the film. And I like hair color. I feel bad that kind of got stolen by like a segment of the population. And look, I've had colors in my hair when I was younger. I know people my age that have color in their hair. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care about any of the other stuff that they want me to care about. I just don't. I have friends of every stripe of the rainbow and every shade. So I don't want a wrench. I want a chainsaw. Well, Evil Dead, baby. Evil Dead. Great film. Love Bruce. If I had my way, I would either keep Iceman straight or have him bisexual. Why would they make him? I don't know. I don't care. Ruffalo Shrek was nauseating. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't recall it. Yeah, that's what they were talking about today. I'm like, I don't remember that, but I guess it was on an old Apple trailer. So okay, I don't know. Oh, you have a learning. Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm happy to explain everything. I mean, that's I don't want to have anybody not know what's going on or feel like they were left out of something. So no, that's fine. But it's good to know. And that's, like I said, I mean, I try to approach things from as close to baseline as possible. I don't like to be too hyperbolic. I don't like to get too emotionally, distraught over things. I just don't. I have a feeling we're going to wrap up here in a couple minutes. So I want to say this. I have a feeling that Disney might come up in the conversation today. There's a lot of Disney news that's happened over the last several days from the new cruise ship, which was $1 billion plus, to the reopening of Disneyland, to some revelations across the board about Disney over the last several days. But to me, the important part of any of that is going to be the fact that they're cutting loose a lot of terrestrial outlets, channels, whatever you want to call them. It seems like right now they're starting in Asia with like 16 or 18 channels in favor of a digital delivery. That is quite telling because it's speaking to the fact that they're trying to cut costs across the board. They've been doing that for a while. So you're going to start to see that. It's one of the reasons why they changed the way the Fox properties are handled and rolled out. I would imagine that at some point FX, some of these other channels are going to get collapsed into into one unit or something. I mean, there's going to be more and more of that, and it comes out of the desperation of the fact that they just aren't making the money that they need to. So, Lord Thaw says it does itch. Okay, I'm sorry. They were clean when I gave them to you. 16-bit mascot. People of hair color. Yes, I don't even care. But see, it'll work in my film. I mean, it's not a period piece. It's not a period piece, but it's a kind of a reset. Humanity's been through a little bit of a reset, and there's a weird circumstance in this particular town, and I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, go back. Cash. When is Cash Grab actually going to come out? Because Tom always keeps saying tomorrow. I'm just saying. I don't know. A friend drew my icon. It's how I looked 10 years ago, but it's me as a cartoon Muppet, very close to my final form. Oh, absolutely. It looks very good. You do look like a Muppet. Can you tell we're peeking out of the TARDIS? It does look like that. Yeah. The call box. Yeah, it looks like that. I maybe on a bigger screen. If I were look across the way on the big screen, I might be able to see it, but let's see what we got. Is Cash Grab closing tonight, Matt G? Somebody tell me. I don't know. Yeah, the boomstick butcher with a chainsaw hand. Absolutely. It's closing in 5,887 days. Well, thank you, Matt G. It's good to know. All right. You guys, I so appreciate you, everybody stopping by today. We went up and down between 47 and 60. You guys are absolutely the best. Yeah, it's sad for FX. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm predicting a lot of changes when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, apply that ointment to the wrench and maybe other places. Where'd you put the wrench? I don't know. Let's see. SOA was a great show, by the way. I saw that somewhere there. Clean your TARDIS. Absolutely. Instead of clean your room. I love it. Thank you. Sturmhard Eisenkeel. Yes, Cash Grab is closing every night. Absolutely. Man, there's been a lot of drunk Cecil lately. Have you guys noticed that? Holy cow. But hey, Joachim Stark, good to see you, my friend. Let's see. He's also eternal. So as Carl said in Caddyshack, he's got that going for him. Absolutely. All right. Well, for just 1 second, I'm going to give you one last look at Bear Dog because he refuses to wait. So just a second. I'm going to grab him. Come here. Okay. You got to say goodbye to everybody. And got to say goodbye to everybody. There's everybody. See everybody? There, see? Yeah, cool, huh? Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Tell them to buy your merch next week. Buy my merch. Shoes. Got the shoes? Okay, anyway. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you. Be sure to check out check out the Sunday show. I'm going to be over on Lorena Creoles tomorrow. Check that out. That one is going to be amazing. That is the 2,000 subscriber celebration where Lorena is going to appear in a cheerleader outfit. On Sunday, I get to have Amanda Gilliam Presents and Demogeny. That's right, I get a pimp on my Sunday show. That's going to be amazing. Next Sunday, I'm already reaching out to guests. Going to be a big weekend next Sunday as well. 6-minute dailies are already queued and ready to go. I think I made them public. And we're going to get 2 full videos next week as well. And probably, like I said, an editing video for members. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Yeah, welcome to Florida on Sunday as well. We will definitely be doing that over on Lorena's. It looks funny. You guys are going to enjoy it. Vehicle-centric. And man, so much more. So I'm very blessed to have all of you here. What breed is Bear Dog? Okay, I was about to. Hey, this is fine. It's perfect timing for the questions. That is a tuxedo Pomeranian. He's actually he's a rescue dog. He was rescued. I don't know how we ended up with a purebred rescue dog. It does happen from time to time. Amazing animal. And actually, after he gets groomed tomorrow, he'll look even more like a bear cub because every time. That's what it looks like. So thank you all for being here, guys. I really do appreciate all of you and your love and support. Your support. If you love me, that's great too. Or if you love Bear Dog, that I understand. But we'll get his merch together. The boss is going to beat me with a stick if I don't. So it's good to see you all. I hope to see you guys tonight on FNT and other places. The weekend is full. Be sure to move over to Doomcock stream when FNT ends and check out Friday Night Frolics. Doomcock has been killing it lately, so just amazing. And, all through the weekend, I know Jay's going to put some stuff out. So Drunk 3PO, check him out. You guys are amazing. And that is a tuxedo Pomeranian, guys. So adios to you all. If you're into pizza, probably order it now if you didn't already. And of course, Toxic Man Flu, good to see you. I'm on my way out the door. But be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
In about 1 minute. Thank you.
By the way, guys, I updated the credits video, and the new one will be premiering tomorrow or Sunday.